welcome to the Dress Up Mom. Hello. Today I would like to tell you a little bit about meditation and the power of silence and what that has meant to me. And I want to show and tell you about a meditation retreat that I recently went on. But first, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you are a regular viewer and subscriber, I really love you. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel and like what you're seeing, please subscribe. It's a button. It's right here. It's free. It'll mean the world to me. We are also on all the wonderful social media places, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Dress Up Mom, hashtag The Dress Up Mom. If you watch my channel, you know that I am an avid yogini. I have been practicing hot yoga for more than 15 years, and it has really changed my life so much for the better. As part of my yoga practice, I was exposed many years ago to meditation. And for me, while yoga came very naturally and I loved it right from the beginning, meditation was a lot harder for me. I tend to be very active, and it was really difficult for me to sit down, concentrate, and just let my mind be free for even like 5 minutes. I would try it. I had fits and starts and just could not get a regular meditation practice going, even though I really wanted to. My daughter, a couple years ago, exposed me to this app called Headspace. And I have to say, this app really has made all the difference in the world. I love it, and I have been now for the last 2 years meditating very regularly, almost every single day for at least 15 minutes, and I've noticed a huge difference in that as well. I have found that I need to do it very first thing in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I don't turn on any of my other devices. Well, I have to turn on my phone because it's on there, but I don't look at anything else, and it's literally the first thing I do after grabbing a glass of water. So if I do it like that, it works and has been fantastic, and my days are much better with it when I start them that way. What I really liked about the app too in the beginning is you can start it with just 5 minutes, move up to 10 minutes, go to 15 or even 20 minutes, and it really just has been fantastic. There is a little magical town in North San Diego County called Encinitas. I just love this city. We lived there for many years. Our kids grew up and went to school in Encinitas. Doug and I just recently moved out of Encinitas a little bit closer to downtown, but we still make our way there very often. That's where I was first exposed to yoga, and that's where I was also first exposed to Paramahansa Yogananda and the Self-Realization Fellowship. Now, I can talk a lot about that. I'm not. Instead, I'm going to tell you about a retreat that I recently did at the Self-Realization Institute. They have a retreat that you can book that is a silent meditation retreat. What I will tell you about Yogananda is that my first exposure to him was through his book, Autobiography of a Yogi. This book was really one of the best I've ever read. I've read it many times. It is also one of the only books that Steve Jobs had on his devices, and it was given to everybody at Steve Jobs' funeral. It's really a great book. So I was exposed to him there. There's also, if you'd like to know more about him, there is this movie that was done on him called Awake. It's on Netflix and I think other places, and it tells his story and also talks a lot about yoga and the practice of it, and meditation, which is a very important part of yoga. You could not find a better location than where this retreat is held. It's right on the water. It overlooks Swami's Beach, which is named after Yogananda, and the weekend that we were there, it was just perfect weather. Now, it's a silent retreat, so you aren't supposed to talk at all when you're in the retreat space. All the people there are just so nice and wonderful, and it's really an incredible deal. It's $100 a night, and with that you get you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, these amazingly delicious vegetarian meals. Now, I'm not a vegetarian myself, but I would be if somebody would cook these vegetarian meals for me like you get there. There's something about them. They're just delicious. It's fresh, like super fresh ingredients. You can tell it's made with love, and they're wonderful. One of the things that's really interesting when you go is that there's no talking while you're eating. So you're there with a bunch of strangers around these tables. They pipe in this wonderful classical music, but there's no talking, which is really bizarre the first time that I went there and did it. So you have to just make eye contact or smile, or some people just look down and don't, make eye contact at all. It was really interesting in the beginning, but after a while it was kind of nice because you don't have to sit there and make chit chat with strangers, and you get to enjoy this incredible food. Now the accommodations are sparse. There's only one bed in the room, a little bit of a desk, some great reading material, and then a bathroom that you share. There's ways that you lock it so it's still private, but you share in between, and then there's another room on the other side. Now my husband and I went together so we could have this little suite, if you will, with the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom in between. Very comfortable, very clean, but very sparse. Nothing fancy at all about that. There's this really beautiful courtyard that you go to, and there are these meditation exercises. Before the meditation, there's these exercises that are led by one of the nuns that's there, and then a beautiful chapel that you can go and meditate in. When we were there, there was also a monk that gave an inspirational talk one of the nights, and it was just really pleasant and peaceful and very nice. Because there's no talking, you have a lot of time for introspection and thinking about whatever you want to think about there, whatever comes to mind. For me, it's always a time to think about how grateful I am, to try to get a connection with my God, and it just allows me to do that. And I sort of have to force myself to do this because I get so busy. I have to force myself for this relaxation and quiet time. And after even just 24 hours, I feel this huge difference. I will say that none of the activities are mandatory. You don't have to do anything while you're there, but there are, like I said, meditations that you can go to, these exercises, and then these incredible meals. But the jewel of the whole experience, if that isn't good enough, there are these meditation gardens there that are absolutely amazing. Now, you don't have to go to the retreat to go to the gardens. The gardens are open to anybody. They are free. They are immaculate. They have plants from all over the world that are just done incredibly beautifully. The grounds are magnificent, and it's peaceful and quiet. There are these ponds with these koi fish that are just fat and happy. You can see these little bubbling brooks, lotus. Oh, it's just beautiful. And then you go up to the different layers of it, and then these panoramic views of the ocean and the beach. And you can go and use this garden anytime you want. When you're there, you can go anytime, like I said, but when you're staying there, you can go first thing in the morning before anybody even gets there. You can see Yogananda's house on certain days where he finished the book. You can go and tour the house, and that's a very spiritual experience as well. I know my husband had a real spiritual experience being there. You can sort of feel just that power when you're in the house. When Doug and I were there, we saw just the most incredible sunset. It was so beautiful to sit up there. It was a nice sunny day that day, and the sun set just beautifully. It was like a red and orange. You can see it was really, really special. Next, I'll just show you some of the clips from the garden and the front of the grounds and how some of this looked, just so you can get a feel for it. it, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed this. I will put links or information in the description below about where this is if anybody wants to go check it out. Or like I said, the gardens are free and you can go anytime. Encinitas and the 101 highway, all along there are these incredible shops. A couple of my favorite resale shops, Flashbacks, that I always talk about, Thrifty Threads, plus some really nice regular kinds of shops as well. It's just a cute place to go. And if you're ever in the San Diego area, I would highly recommend going and spending a little bit of time in Encinitas. It's a really fun, kind of funky town, lots of yoga. Like I said, the SRF and those gardens are right there, and it's a great place. I would love to know if you've been to Encinitas, if you go, and your thoughts about it. Please leave that in the comments below. Would also love to hear about your experiences with meditation too. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Om, and dress it up a little.